Now let's get straight into it.
As I was saying, I believe that strip clubs are not sexual at all. And for the people that do think it's sexual, I believe those are the rapists, secret rapists. Like, they have rapist mindset.
I'm using Palestine as an example because we are obviously living through that right now. Do you guys agree?
Where is Palestine? What countries border it?
I do not know. I will be honest.
How
But
are
I
you
do
going
know
to
that
lecture me
the
about
genocide-
Palestine when you don't even know where it is?
I don't have to know where it is to know that millions are dying based off
Millions
of
have
this.
not died. You're telling me that you
Millions
have the
have
most
died.
minimal information possible about the region. I'm supposed to expect
Millions
that you're going to be able to
have
inform me
died
about it.
just because I don't
Millions
know
have
where
not
it
died.
is.
Not even Hamas claims that.
This is exactly what I mean by a lot of college students are sheep. You will rave, shout, complain, post on social media about this place, and you don't even know where it is.
Men are raping, men are violating, men are the ones who are taking control over women's bodies. And yet you turn this into migration somehow.
You just claim right now, outrageous claim, that men are violating women. But I'm asking you to please clarify, what is a woman? Because people in your group are claiming that a man who pretends to be a woman should, in the eyes of your law, acknowledge as a woman. So I restate my question. What exactly is a woman that a man violates?
Why don't you let everyone decide what they are? It's not your role as a politician to identify people. It's not your role. What you know what your role is? Give us the protection. Only yes means yes. Everything else is a rape. That's it.
Vengeance will be mine.
She did all of that talking, she did all of those accusations just to be asked one simple question which destroys her whole worldview, and she couldn't answer it. She doesn't even know the very thing she's trying to protect, which is the interesting thing, and it's the sad thing as well. They will say women are being attacked, but you don't even know what a woman is. For all you know, in your worldview, the supposed men who are raping and attacking women could just identify as a woman, and then it would be a woman attacking women, right? This is what this crazy ideology leads to. It leads to just complete absurdity. It leads to them being stupid, and it leads to them not even understanding what it is that they're defending. Before we get back into the video, make sure you guys like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also mainly hit the notification bell so that you're notified when a video comes out. Also go and subscribe to my new Facebook channel. It'll be linked down in the description below, so go and subscribe there. But let us get back into the craziness.
Name 3 countries besides the USA. Just
Africa,
next.
Asia. Can't even think of a third one.
I don't know.
How many continents are there?
6.
6. Name 1 continent.
Do I need to answer?
Yep.
Oh my. Can you just skip me first?
Well, how about this? Let me help. I'll give a hint. You're from which country?
China?
Which is where?
West? Oh no.
West Coast?
East?
China is in which continent?
Oh.
Because you're from China.
Uh-huh.
China's from which continent?
East Asia? Or...
Just give it to her, bro.
What country is directly north of Mexico? Chloe.
North is up or down? I'm confused with the north-south thing.
Well, on the map, with your finger is north. What direction is north and what direction is south?
I don't know why that's always been so confusing to me. Like, I'm sorry if that's stupid.
Africa, Asia, she thinks are 3 countries. I really want to understand. Majority of my audience are Americans, United States of America. Is it just an American thing where people don't know any other country outside of America, or what is it? Because I see this time and time again where they think continents are countries, and then they start naming cities as if they're countries as well. Is this an American thing, or what is it? Because it seems to be only Americans who struggle with these questions. I've seen Europeans come on these shows and come on podcasts and they can answer the question, but then when it comes to Americans, they seem to be very confused about this.
He's breaking the law right now.
What am I supposed to do?
Are you serious?
Okay, have a nice day.
He's breaking the law. He's breaking the law. What am I supposed to do? That has got to be one of the best quotes of all time by a police constable. That's brilliant. You are utterly clueless, aren't you?
She said the quiet part out loud. What are you supposed to do as someone who's supposed to stop people from breaking the law? You asked him, what are you supposed to do about someone breaking the law? Wow.
Trans girls are way more feminine than regular girls, and the reason for that is because trans girls try harder. Trans girls have to earn their femininity. Cis girls take it for granted. Cis girls don't care.
Yeah, this is what these people in the ABCD community think of you women. They think that they're more feminine and more female than you are. A man is telling you he's more of a woman than you are, and a lot of you support this. You will push the ideology that if you say you're a woman, even though you are born a man, you are indeed a woman, and you can come into our spaces and you can play our sports. And then they make videos like this.
When do you know if the science is wrong or right?
Science is only right, and if something is wrong, then it's not science.
But we just discussed that Pluto was a planet and then it wasn't. So when is it right and when is it wrong?
Because we use the best information that we have at the time.
The best information we have at the time. Okay.
To tell us what we can know.
All right, so if we're using the best information we have at the time, right away we're assuming then, and we're acknowledging there is information we don't know.
I'm not basing it on information I don't know, I'm basing it on what information I do
Except
know.
by your own admission, that information could be proven to be wrong. We did a bunch of transgendered surgeries on children. Those had terrible consequences because the Science Academy said we should do that. And then we saw the consequences of this, and now they're all getting sued. And so now the Science Academies are like, hold up, we're gonna call an audible. We have new information.
Yeah.
These surgeries were bad, and so we shouldn't do them. By your standard, we're not even gonna talk about mine, what I think, what this book may or may not say, or anything we believe. By your standard, therefore, you should agree with policies that want to ban transgendered surgeries for children because the science now says it's a bad idea and no longer recommends them. That's your standard.
I think I'm going to come to the conclusion that a lot of people who just go to college do nothing. They don't have any thoughts. They don't have any things going through their brains. Because how in the blue hell do you contradict yourself within the space of a few minutes? We should trust the science, but science changes and we should just go with what we know at the time, even though science changes. But you know, you can trans kids and do it to them at a very young age, even though it's the case that science changes. And the studies have shown that there are a lot of negative effects that come with doing that. But hey, we just want to make people feel good and it doesn't matter whatever happens to them.
My car that you...
Well, why are people thinking like this? The girl in the last video, these LGBTQ activists, whatever they are, because they're learning in school, they're learning in university. That's where it's coming from. That's where it's mostly coming from. So it's not just the left or the right. It's not about that. It's about your own government enforcing this on people. That's what it's about. And yes, the left took that stance. Yeah. When really there's no left and right. They're all a uni party. Let's be honest. But yes, the right, Trump and stuff, don't go with all that, you know. And rightly so, you've got to have a balance of good and bad. If you don't, what do you have? Comments below. What's the answer? We don't have the balance in good and bad. What do you have? Chaos. And that's what the governments don't want. Chaos. For the next video.
Usually takes about $30 to fill up its tank with gas. Was $50 fucking dollars.
Well, you still seem to have the money to buy your Starbucks, so I don't think the gas money is much of an issue for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Today there was a
what the fuck?
Kerfuffle, a to-do, as it were, at the rec
center.
Fuck is
that?
Go. A bunch of women went to complain to the manager that there was a man.
Yeah, you're a man.
In the women's locker room.
Yeah.
Now I didn't see him because I was.
I can fucking see him. Can you? I mean, come on. Come on, man. They're trying to say we can't even see that's a man. Come on, man. Do better. I'm gonna clip you, man. Fucking bloke, man. You're a man.
busy minding my own business.
Of course you didn't see him. You know, people who have mental issues tend not to see the issues that they have, which is why they are referred to a third party. So yeah, I can understand why you couldn't see him. You maybe need to look in the mirror a bit harder.
Why do I have to watch sports?
Right.
Is the manager here?
Yeah, Tyler's here.
Yeah, can I talk to him real quick?
Yeah.
I just had a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about like putting Bravo on the TVs at this time?
Pretty standard across all of the mountainsides. It's just sports.
Bravo, what the fuck's that?
That's kind of dumb.
I think it's to avoid like, I mean,
There's like news too and stuff.
yes,
but I
news
just, like,
we can't have on either.
Oh well, CNN's on in there.
Alright, that's why it's not on.
And then you...
Oh, it should not be, so I'll change it right now, yeah. I mean, if there's like women's sports on, we could put that on too, but I would just need to know when it's on.
It is on.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like missed opportunity. We could use some Bravo,
I mean,
E-News.
I can say that I received that suggestion.
That would be great.
But
Yeah.
I'm personally not opposed to it.
Right.
It's just
Switch it off.
I was just like looking around the other day. I didn't have my headphones, and I was like, first of all, no one's watching these TVs. Second of all, it's mostly women in here at this time. Like, I've been coming at this time for 10 years.
Here we go. Just trying to make it a woman's fucking place. Doesn't work like that, pet. It's a mixed gym. If you want a woman's gym, go to the woman's gym. Because you don't want to go to a woman's gym because you want men to look at you. That's the problem. What the fuck? These women and their thoughts. No rationale. No rationale. They can't reason. I feel like...
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to watch sports? Like, give me some Kyle Richards thrown down on my TV. Like,
Right. Write your name down? I can,
no,
I can reach out to
I'll
you
send
again.
an email. Like,
Okay.
I have no problem doing that. Like,
Send it to me and then I can forward it
great.
as well.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
There is no way you thought, let me record this and then I'm going to post it online and think to myself, what I did was the right thing to do. Yeah, this is really proving my point that there are a lot of people whose vote should be taken away from them and some people should not be able to vote.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so
Great.
sick of coming on the internet and crying.
Votes
But
don't
guess
matter
what
though.
just happened to me? Like, you will never guess. Second table of the night, guys. I like, nasty old man, he leans in, he's like, what's your name again, young man? Phil, like, what can I do for you? Why do you look like a girl? Why are you wearing earrings and prancing around with... Oh my god, like, I could not even let him... What a disgusting thing to say, sir. Like, what a disgusting... Well, why do you look like a girl? Like, I had to put my hands up and say, please stop. Like, I have to go back in. I have to finish working. I have to finish my tables. Like, yes, I love it here. Like, I didn't even do anything. Like, I just came to work. Like, yes, I have to wear a stupid fucking wig. Sorry I dyed my hair. Like, this makes this seem like an actual joke, but this is, like, real. Like, okay. Okay, hi. Welcome to work. What can I get for you?
Oh no, he called you what you are. How
Yeah.
sad. The world is gonna end now. Oh no. Nobody forced you to take your phone out, record yourself crying, and then post it on social media. That was all you. I know accountability is difficult for your group of people, but you did that. You decided to be offended by truth. You decided to take your phone out, record it, and show.
That's a great point. Offended by truth. Because these types of people, what they're doing is trying to distort our reality with lies. And the day it's a man trying to dress as a woman, trying to look like a woman. Let's be honest. It is a man. You're a man. I'm not going to say you're I don't believe in that. There's two genders. If you can't handle it, get in the real world. Or just make an island for them all and put them over there. Send the nukes over.
Was all that you are a loser.
If I misinterpret
I'll lead you on it.
your argument,
Or was it?
sharing it. Yeah. Have a nice time. It's okay. Listen, there's nothing wrong. Such a fucking hypocrite. I'm a man with a sign, with a view, who will talk about it with whoever wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
What is so wrong about that?
You're here to stir up hate, and you're here to stir
No,
you're here to
the
piss people off.
only
No,
people
you're
that
here
get
to
hateful
bring
and
attention to
mean
yourself and being
are folks like yourself.
Yeah, I don't think you're being hateful.
It's called projection. I'm just standing here talking, and you come up and cuss at me and call me names.
Yeah, I don't want you in my town.
You accuse me of stuff. She wants to run me out of town.
I would like you to leave. I don't like.
Yeah,
what
So-
you're doing
The whole
to my
reason
community.
like
Yeah.
you're here is to
Because it's art walk.
To be
piss
ugly.
people off.
Yeah, I like to.
It's supposed to be a nice time.
What do you think? What do you think about my art? You can choose to look at it or not. It's up to you. Because I'm just standing here. This isn't art.
Man.
Well, I drew it, so I guess it's bad art. Yeah. Are you an artist? Do you want to have a drawing contest with me so I can take you seriously when you say it sucks? All right. So you don't like my art?
You're here to piss people off and be an argumentative.
No, I'm not. I want to. I want to reason with people. The best people that I engage with.
Disrespect and
No, I was standing here talking to someone else. She came up, and she's
I'm angry
yeah,
about him being
and she's angry. I'm not angry.
You guys
I'm not
here
angry.
all the time at all the Norman music festivals and all this shit. Like,
Yeah.
you're just here to.
Yeah.
I think you should keep it in your church
We-
or whatever.
Yeah, go
That's
do your
fine.
thing with your
Yeah. So.
But like,
where
this
you
is
want
not
it.
about.
So,
this is not about,
so
like,
some people like you believe that people should be told where to go and what to do, and that they shouldn't have free speech or free assembly or be allowed in public.
That'd
It's
be
called
nice.
being an oppressive bigot. I don't hold your oppressive bigotry.
I just want you to leave us alone.
But that's-
Take your religion and shove it up your ass and just go away and leave
So,
everybody alone with
thank
it.
you for
Leave us
playing.
alone. Just leave us alone.
But I'm not doing anything to hurt you.
For what you're doing. Leave
Thank
us
you.
alone.
I know this is not an argument, but at this point, people with that type of physiognomy, I don't even want to listen to anything they have to say. Their opinion is irrelevant to me. Sorry, not sorry.
Different topic, same concern. Start with a quote from Mayor Clark back in June 2024. If we start raising flags, then we got to raise everybody's. Do you want a Hamas flag flying over the city of Newcastle or a MAGA flag? How about a Trump flag or an Antifa flag? We're not going there, folks. Not while I'm mayor. I'm sorry. I find it really interesting that your perspective on flags has evolved so much, as well as on proclamations over the last year. Happy to hear that, and I'm hoping that we can look forward to your support of the Pride flag and proclamation this year. Since you have a newfound appreciation for other flags other than just the US flag. Speaking specifically about veterans, POWs, and MIAs, I want to say for the record, I'm very much in support of them and have absolutely no problem with a POW MIA flag. Flying it for 100 days a year is a political stunt. You talk a lot about special interest. In this room specifically, you've mentioned it repeatedly. My research shows that there's been 82,000 Americans who are registered as POWs or MIAs, which is atrocious and horrible, and it should never happen to any American. But there's 20 million minimum LGBTQ members. So when we're talking about special interest, let's just have some intellectual integrity.
20 million. I just don't buy it. I just don't buy it. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Like, I think their numbers have been increased massively. It's probably on the low end, like 2 million, something like that. Because you look around, it's like less than a 1%, even 0.00% of people who men are dressing like women and women are dressing like men. It's, that are these other so-called genders that aren't male or female. I just don't buy it at all. It's just what she's saying, and we've got to believe that. Now, I want to see proof. Line them all up and I'll count them. I'll count myself, but that'll never happen. It's all a figment of imagination at 20 million. I'll bet grands and grands on that. I'm telling you, I'll bet anyone, bet in the comments below. If you think that movement is what 20 million people, yes or no in the comments, do you believe it's true? Number, I don't. I think it's a big fat lie. It's probably close to 1 million, if that, or even 2, like 1 or 2 million max, if that. Just look around where your city and town, then you realise.
I've talked before about the hypocrisy of some of the people up on that dais, and I think that your approach to trying to trick people out of having to fly the Pride flag in June by making sure that the POW MIA flag was flown is really disgusting, and again, it's not impartial in any way. And I think that You should be ashamed. I definitely am. Thank you.
I don't get it. So I got that wrong way round there. I'm a dyslexic there. That's not making fun of anyone because I am dyslexic.
It's not common that I respond to public comment, but I will not sit here and have somebody tell me that veterans are a political stunt. How dare you?
That's right.
This country
That's
was
shocking.
founded because veterans lost their lives. Hundreds of thousands of people died for this country so that you could fly your pride flag. And man, I am pissed. I'm sorry. This is out of line, and perhaps my council members will censure me for this, but do not ever disparage veterans in my presence.
So the LGBTQ or whatever they're called, whatever it is, I want professional treatment over veterans who fought for the country. So that's what they're basically just saying. Absolutely warped.
Right? Those 82,000 people who never came home will never have a chance to have a family or grow up. While you can fly your pride flag, they sacrifice their lives all over the world for America and for freedom around the world. I tolerate your comments, which are always on the attack, and all in your libelous comments on Facebook. I tolerate it because, you know, you probably can't help yourself, but don't ever disparage veterans in front of me.
These are the same people who say they don't feel seen, yet they seem to have a day every single month talking about their group. They'll say it's brave for you to come out, but they're plastered everywhere you go, on social media, in public, in stores. They're everywhere, but somehow they're a minority, but somehow we see them everywhere. People are getting tired of you.
Yes.
Tired of
We're
having
sick
to
of
say
it.
specific things so that they don't hurt your feelings because you guys are fragile and you're like children. They're tired of having to do all these things, and now they're calling out this nonsense.
Okay, sweetie.
The thing is, I'll pause out there. The thing is, Pride month. Where's the straight month? And where's the couples month? Where's that? But no, they're promoting Pride month, and it's getting pushed onto straight people. That's what I don't like, and that's what we don't like. It's getting pushed onto it. If I accept it, no, we don't. We'll just ignore yous. Go away. It's as simple as that. You're not very nice people. Then when you start crying and all that, we don't recognise you. No, there's two genders, man. That's my opinion. If you can't hack it, just go away. I don't want to hear you, man. We're straight month.
So apparently you're not wanting to understand or listen. So, hi, I'm Mama Rose. I am a transgendered woman. I go by she, her, they, them pronouns. And I can tell you right now, my period I experience every month is very real.
What? Stop lying. It is physically impossible to the biology. How's that possible? You know, just mental. You've got to laugh at these people. They're dead serious, so that's a problem. These are dead serious claiming a man and abuse. Come on, man. Stop lying. Again, trying to push it onward and change what true reality is in a fake reality to suit their agenda. It's just not happening it's not happening on my watch. It's as simple as that.
Very valid and very painful. But you know what? You go ahead and keep invalidating trans women. You go ahead and keep telling them that their experience is not real.
You're a man.
You go ahead and keep telling them that because
you've got to. But come on, man. You've got 5 o'clock shadow on up, man. Right round here. Trying to see you're a woman. Dream again.
If that makes you feel like a real woman, if that makes you feel so big and important.
Heard all the nastiness now. Heard all the nastiness and vileness now, isn't it? Just because they're not getting our own way. Just changes like that. You know, let's not talk about the numbers of transgender people on hormone replacement tablets are actually committing violent acts against men and women. Yeah, let's not talk about them numbers,
important, sweetie, then you go do it. Whatever helps you sleep at night, boo-boo. But I'm here to tell you the real facts. Trans women experience menstrual cycles. Not all of us. Oh, no, not all of us. No. Some of us are lucky and don't have to go through it. And then some of us, like myself, go through it every month. Every month. The cramps, the bloating, the fatigue, the nausea, all of it. The only thing I don't get is a menstrual cycle. I don't bleed. That's the only difference.
So you're lying. And you won't be bloated, it's what you eat. You know what I mean? When you have cramps, you probably had a bad stomach. It's got nothing to do with menstrual cycle. Stop lying. So you lied.
And if that is what makes a period for you, I am so sorry for you, because now you're also invalidating cis women. You know.
Who?
Cis women who don't have menstrual periods, because that's real. But it's okay. You can keep invalidating people to make yourself feel more important, but I'm not going to sit here and allow you to invalidate my community or myself, because my experience is very real. My period I experience every month is very fucking real. And I have tried so hard to explain to you that you are invalidating the trans experience. And you can say, well, I'm not. No, we're done. We've had this conversation. You didn't want to listen. And now I'm going to be putting you on blast. Here is your wake-up call. Stop invalidating the trans experience, because my period is very real, and so is every other trans person's period that goes through it. Okay? And so is every cis woman who doesn't have an actual menstrual. Quit invalidating people because they're different than you. That makes you the wrong one, not us.
We very...
Oh, you're different, all right. Differently up there. Big time. Get checked out.
much understand, and we very much have listened. You're delusional, you're confused, and if you believe that you're having periods, I think you'll need to go to the doctor, because we know that, yeah, that's not possible, so it's more than likely something else.
So someone asked me if I could explain what it feels like to be autigender. And if you don't...
A what? An autigender? So auti is obviously, is it short for autism? I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
I don't know what autigender is, take my previous reel, but I've given this a lot of thought, and it's a really difficult question. I mean, you would say what...
So you're autistic. There's no such thing as an autigender. What are you making stuff up for? You're not really getting the real world. Who are these people? Where do they come from? Are they actually paid by the government to tell lies on the internet? These can't be real people. Can they?
What does it feel like to be a woman? What would you say? I mean, yeah.
Huh?
I think me being autigender means autism is inseparable from my gender experience in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways. It has to do with a lot of autistic traits like alexithymia, masking, sensory sensitivities, fear of being perceived as a person.
That has got nothing to do with being autistic. Absolute bullshit. Some of them, first couple of ones, yeah, being perceived as a person. It's got fuck all to do with autism. She should hang us head in shame trying to come up with these long salad words that you didn't even know what she's going on about. Embarrassment and delusional. Where do these people come from?
The feeling of not even being a human being or a person, maybe, or not liking it. And also questioning authority and norms set up by neurotypical people like gender binary, which sucks. We all agree it sucks. Of course, I could identify as agender or non-binary.
What the hell is that? Agender, non-binary. What the fuck is that? What is it? Because I don't know. Put it in the comments down below, please. Or in the Kick comments, the Kick crew.
But I feel like that doesn't capture my experience, which
Experience.
is like autism is not my gender, but it's massively influences my gender. It's for example.
No, it doesn't. How does autism massively influence your gender? Absolute bullshit, Pet. Stop talking shit. What a absolute... You seek fucking help. Seek help, I'm laughing, but come on, man. How can autism affect you being a gender? It doesn't. Absolute waffle. Talking absolute lies. These people shouldn't be allowed to have a phone or they can have internet. It's as simple as that.
Through alexithymia. So a lot of the time I, for example, confuse bodily sensations with feelings. So I don't know if I'm anxious or if I have stomach pain. This also means it's hard for me to develop an identity, because an identity, a gender identity, is basically a feeling. I took this from Reddit. Someone said gender is a feeling.
Oh, well, it must be true that it's on Reddit. You know what I mean? The level of, you know, you should join Mensa, this one.
Love that. So, and if you cannot identify your feelings, it's really hard to develop an identity. And so I adapted, masked a lot, and adapted to other people in my environment. And this meant also presenting in a female way, because I was assigned female at birth. I was born and raised to become a woman.
Assigned a female at birth. My God. You're a female. Nothing to be about. Assigned a female at birth. Yes, you possibly are autistic, but it's got nothing to do with gender. Nothing. Don't get it twisted. These people, I've got a feeling more of these people are going to pop up. That's what, yeah. Because it causes more divide.
When I was about 13 and started developing, I panicked and I developed a pretty severe ED because I wanted to stay like a child. It's also difficulties with change and transition, right? I wanted my body to be the same. I didn't want my body to change. I hated feeling a change in my body. I hate feeling full because it's uncomfortable in my body, and I feel my body, and I prefer like not feeling at all because I cannot identify my feelings and separate them from my bodily sensations. And also, of course, sensory sensitivities, like clothes fit differently, body feels different, and you know, I'm not really at ease with my body. I prefer to conceal it a bit, but also because of my sensory sensitivities, I can only wear certain fabrics and clothing, and I cannot wear jeans or tight clothes. So this also massively influences my gender expression, that I kind of maybe not present as female as I did when I was high masking and try to be a female human being. I used to identify as a queer asexual person, which I still do, but I think autigender captures my experience better. How do you experience autigender?
There's no such thing as autigender. See how they're making these word salads up and putting two things together. My God, I've got no fucking words for this. Like, autigender, no such thing. Yeah, actually, what she's doing is, I mean, the neurodivergent community will not be happy with someone like that saying that. Like, nah, not at all. It's just totally a lack of disrespect. Yes, granted, she's autistic and she's got all these thoughts going through her head a million miles an hour and what she's wearing, stuff like that. But yeah, it's because you're a woman. You know what I mean? Not just that, you're autistic as well. So just be who you are. Be yourself. Be original. Catch us on the next one. Thanks for tuning in to People and Thing on Kick the Day. Catch us on the next one. Over and out.